Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Kingdoms of Discordia. This is the Aftersaints show. I am, of course, your most beneficent of emperors, Gator. And tonight we got a pretty fun show lined up. Got some weird shit that we found, things like that. Everybody's already in VC1, so let's go ahead and move in and see what's going on. And boom.
The person who said that, I wish I could just go grab him on Twitter and be like, come into the Discord. I need to talk to you real quick.
No, dude, listen.
I can't. I don't want to circle jerk. I want to fucking yell at them.
What the fuck did I just walk into?
This isn't even a person you want to talk to with. Their Twitter profile is #writer, #intermedia, #art, #disabled.
Oh, I see that.
Oh,
Crap,
man,
after.
So basically, they're hashtag retarded. Got it.
Welcome back, Gator.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
You just stepped into hell. Sorry.
I think I did. I think I did.
You can just click on the link and
Welcome
work
back
your
to
way
the
into
proper
it.
villain stream. That's right. We're taking you out, Antoine. You and your shambling queen.
Wait. We need to talk to that person now and be like, do you seriously not understand what an idiom is?
So what?
Well,
Can somebody get me up to speed here? What the fuck is going on?
Enlighten us. What is it?
Faggotry. The faggotry's going on.
What's going on is bring
Faggotry rises!
We're fucked.
Oh yes, Batman. You think you have an eye for faggotry, but you have merely adopted it, Batman.
Oh, dude, I haven't heard the Bane voice in a while. Yeah.
You missed it the other week. You missed it last week. We all did it. We all fucking did it.
Is our plan.
Have you ever slaughtered a man in pancake oil?
Dude, it was so jarring in that movie. Like his voice when I watched it was so weird because what they did is like for the audio they would like splice. It was too clean. Like so in the very first scene on the airplane, everybody else was yelling like the door. They ripped the fucking door open in an airplane, which they're all chilling. Which I'm pretty sure they'd be flying around. If that really happened. But so everybody else is yelling like over the wind. There's all this like ambient like, and then fucking everyone's like, what's going on over here? They're yelling, and then Bane talks, and it's just like everything becomes silent. It's just like and it just I was like, what the hell? Like this is the weirdest overdub ever. It like threw me out of the movie. I was like, what the fuck?
The best overdub is when Bane comes out onto the football field and all of a sudden he says, "Hey guys, it's Eat That Pussy 4.5."
Wait, what?
It's your boy EDP.
Somebody
Eat that
dubbed
pussy.
over the scene where Bane takes to the football field and fucking basically turns and says, "Yo, it's your boy."
No. He says, "It's your boy, Eat That Pussy 4.5." Hold on.
It's pretty damn funny.
I love that voice.
It is a good voice. Also, incidentally, for those of you who have Twitch Prime, holy shit, they gave a fuckload of stuff away today. Yeah, they gave away Oxenfree, Super Hot, Mr. Shifty, Tales from Candlekeep, Tomb of Annihilation, and Shadow Tactics.
What?
I didn't have any of those games. Fuck off.
Twitch? Who gave it away?
You could have had.
Twitch Prime?
Yeah, if you have
Yeah,
Twitch
Twitch
Prime. It's
Wait,
Prime Loot.
I thought Twitch Prime.
Twitch
like
Prime gives you like all
the
kinds of fucking weird free shit, and also a free sub
Wait,
for a channel.
It gives you free stuff where? Like I thought on Twitch it just gives you a sub.
No.
Look.
If you go on the top right-hand side, there's a crown and a bell. If you've got a crown, click the crown, and it'll turn around and say, offers, claim offer, claim reward, blah 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 blah.
Free games.
Yeah,
Huh.
and to be able to get access to the games, you need the Twitch client.
hot.
But
Hold on, do any
Twitch
how
Prime.
many of you here are Eat That Pussy 4.5 fans?
pretty much all of us.
I don't even know who that is.
Check voice text 1.
He's an incredibly silly American hand egg fan. He's an Eagles fan, and is kind of notorious for his ridiculous, bombastic personality.
Enjoy that video.
It's pretty ridiculous.
I don't wanna.
You don't wanna. But I have.
If you have Twitch, if you have Twitch Prime, if you have an Amazon Prime account, everybody remember to give your subs give your free sub to
the guys.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that's
her
what,
Bitch, did you not see my 4 fucking months notice?
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I did see. Did you guys see last night? Did you see the Drake on Ninja's Twitch?
Wait.
And then when he mentioned,
Hold on real quick.
Wait, people actually watch Drake?
Merc, what do you mean? What's it get encoding when Saints did it?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What is encoding with Twitch? What I am lost.
He's broken. It's fine.
Okay, who the fuck keeps posting this boneless potato wedges?
That
Not
was
it.
me.
Boneless potato wedges? Go to hell.
There's a little bit of-
Go to hell. We take bones and everything.
It's all
Hey,
about them
I
bones.
made that meme. God damn it.
Okay, so I have something that transcends cringe right now that I've discovered on DA.
Nothing transcends cringe.
Oh, this is some next level shit right here. This is
Sorry. I'm sick.
what's it? Lego Bionicle furry erotic photography.
If you show us that, I'll have to hurt you grievously.
Can we please not?
Can
we
I
not?
I gave the link. You're free to
I'm
click on it.
aroused.
I don't know how they managed to do it, but they made Lego Bionicles have tits and ass, and I'm terribly confused by this.
You can have that.
Pretty sure that's not safe for work.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not safe for work.
Enough.
Like what I posted, I guess they're technically nude, but I mean you can play with Lego Bionicle on your desk at work.
what?
Oh, just post.
This is such weird shit.
Jeez.
Oh, Bionicles, dude.
Yeah. Here, let me share this with our good friends watching right now. So let's get the TV working. There we are. TV's going.
Have you ever seen the Bionicles? Remember the ones that rolled? They turned into balls. Do you guys?
Oh yeah, the Bow Rock,
that?
the Bow Rock.
Dude, was it Bow Rock? And then there was the one after him. I think the next gen was the Masks, or was that like? Because the Masks and the one they had a movie. There was a Bionicle movie. It was like the Golden Mask or something.
Yeah, like the cartoons. I remember that came out when I was like a fucking freshman in high school or some shit.
I don't even know about the cartoon, but I remember that. And I
No,
remember those...
that's what I meant. It was like an animated movie. It was a cartoon thing.
Oh yeah. It was like a movie. I remember like I think it was probably a shitty movie, but being a fan of Bionicles and like loving that as a kid, it was super sweet. I thought it was sick.
Bionicles were pretty cool as a kid. Like not even gonna lie. Like
God,
even into
Bionicles
my
movie.
teens.
Well, all you gotta keep is long.
Was
Move along, like I know you too. Move along,
Fuck,
doo
I wanna listen to that song now. Fuck. God damn it.
Yeah.
Is that
was
a
was
hermaphrodite robot furry?
I don't
probably.
know.
No, what you're thinking
think
of
it
is
is.
Transformers Prime Wars.
Damn, dude, that guy Ninja has 100,000 viewers just like consistently now.
Which one?
Sorry.
Yeah,
that was a question.
Didn't he get, what was it he topped out on? 130k viewers at one point?
Today or last night with Drake? Because last night with Drake, it was almost like it was like 650 or something was the max.
Oh wow, really? Yeah, because
something retarded like that.
Records or something? Because like, wasn't the record like 300 and something k?
Yeah, yeah.
Practically doubled
Yeah,
it.
this was over 600,000.
What? Oh
He
my
made
God.
a Lego strip club.
Oh God. The Bionicle strip club.
Huh?
God damn it.
And with that, I gotta go to fucking work.
Where is it?
Okay.
You'll have that in your head for the rest of the day. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I refuse to
Fuck
even
you
open
guys,
the
I'm
link.
out.
It's in voice text 1. I put the link for
No.
it, but
Is
like
it Dawn
I
of S? The Dawn thing?
yeah, Dawn of NSSD.
Okay.
I'm
but
not
it just
sure
takes
what
me
that
to a large,
stands.
like, there's just a large gallery. I'm not sure which one's the strip club. That doesn't. To me, it looks just kind of like
it's the one titled Yes. So just scroll down.
All I have to say is
title. There's no
people will
titles.
probably eat that.
I'm looking at it, and Jesus Christ, what the fuck
Can
is
you
with
actually link me to it? For some reason, I feel like my page is different.
Let me see.
Not-
Here's the actual link in VT1.
I did grab the one from VC. Dude,
I just
$100.
linked the strip club one.
There we
Okay.
go. I had to put in my daily chat. You're welcome.
Oh.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. Look, it's the same thing I do with Maxwell every time. Is that when he's streaming, I have to type that in to all my friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's subtle. That's like tasteful. I like this. This is great.
There's nothing
This is
tasteful
awesome.
about that.
What's wrong with this?
Jesus
Oh man,
Christ.
I like completely. Oh man, one of these.
That is
hilarious.
fucking
I completely
terrifying.
blocked it out. I like blocked it. I didn't even like realize that a lot of these.
That's
were
your
sexual.
mind
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to preserve your sanity.
Look, they even tried to do a money shot. Oh.
Oh my god! Stop it! Kill me, please! Fucking end my suffering!
Oh,
Could be
this is
worse.
why
get it.
DeviantArt
I don't get
doesn't
what's
get
so bad about
taken
this.
seriously.
This is,
God
so
damn it!
tame to me.
Damn it,
Oh, is there
Gator.
mature there's
Thine
some mature
female
content.
parental unit is a woman of ill repute. I'm just sort of pointing that out.
What's my mama got anything to do with this?
Your mama
fine.
hoe, basically.
I don't get this. This is like so tame. I don't get it.
It's tame, but it's just really, really fucking silly.
Yeah, this is like a really interesting use of their time.
Instead of doing productive work,
Well,
like
they're-
actually getting a job or studying something
Lewd
important.
fetish fish. I mean, you go down there, they're doing like anime with some like. Now that's a thigh gap. What the fuck?
Wait, but
So that's funny.
actually,
Like,
I need to show. I need to get
Oh,
another
this is pretty
video.
cool.
I honestly am like I'm genuinely like impressed with some of the stuff that they put together, but at the same time, it's just like
Wait,
Holy
Gator,
shit,
on your
this little
stream,
bench pressing this
watch
little dude?
videos.
What the fuck?
what?
Although,
put on videos.
How do I what?
It's something not safe for
Put on
work.
videos
This
on your
gif
Twitch
of this
stream.
woman
Yeah,
bench
yeah, I can
pressing
just-
this little dude. What the fuck?
I was gonna say you should play Feels versus Reels original video.
although just to point out, you know
Well,
the
if
booty
it's-
of the week gift that you've got going in the bottom right-hand corner?
Yes.
Anybody else hearing the?
Hey, you know, to be
She's over 200 pounds, so it'd be more like, dude, it'd be like. Oh
oh no, she's like no, isn't she like 300 something pounds or some shit?
Exactly.
Like, yeah. 326 pounds. Yeah. Merc has it. God damn. But I mean, it's like you'd still smash it. You'd still wreck it, Ralph, and just I'm gonna wreck
I
it.
would plug my USB.
With what,
into
heavy
her CPU,
machinery?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'd have to hijack like a crane or something.
Hey, is she an android or something? Is that why she's so heavy?
Yeah, she's an android.
Got it.
But very, very well built android. There you go.
Indeed.
Let's just say the guy who created her, the actual creator, like the entire series and the Drakengard series, is very much an ass man.
Yeah, he very
Funny
much
too
is.
He made the character and was like, I'm gonna make a hot character, now let's make a game around this. That was he admitted
No.
that. Like seriously, he was like, I made a really hot character, now I need to make a game around this bullshit.
I'm not at all surprised in the least bit. But it's like, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just like, oh, hey, I came up with a character first. Let's do something with it.
I just thought it was hilarious that he did it that way. And then he admitted it too, and everyone looked at it and like, "Well, it's a good game, dude, and she is hot, so we'll give you a pass."
At least he's honest. At least he's honest.
I bet you he was like, super excited, like the Blizzard team that made Overwatch. That before the game even came out, there was smut.
Oh God, yeah, Overwatch.
Yeah, he got ruled 34, and he was like, "Yes, do it."
Holy fuck, Overwatch porn is so goddamn rampant. It's unreal.
Dude, they all had dicks before the game even came out.
Yeah.
I'm not above you, man.
Yeah, they did that pretty fast. They had to make sure.
God damn. They, like, if nothing else, at least, most of it's pretty fucking high quality. And what's even better, now, this is what, at least what I've been told, but one of the more popular animations for the actual, like, that Blizzard hired out to do, where it centers around Junkrat and Roadhog, it was actually animated in SFM by the most popular SFM porn artist for Overwatch.
Ooh, Blackjack 13?
What the fuck?
That answer
I thought it
came
was Anapron,
surprisingly
man.
Wow,
fast.
that was pretty quick. Even the porn artist is like,
Even
wow,
though,
you
to
knew
be
that
fair-
faster
to
than
be
I
fair-
did.
To be fair, like, though I've never jerked off to it, a lot of Overwatch porn is pretty hot, actually, because a lot of those characters, you're like, Widowmaker.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
who wouldn't want
Yeah,
that
so
Mercy
they're pretty
booty?
hot. Like, I'll at least give you that. It's just funny that you're like, oh, you mean this guy? Whoa. Like, you're gonna get yourself into trouble with that sometime.
Probably.
Well, we can all agree one thing, is that Diva's the worst character by far.
Yeah,
I don't
Diva
know
is.
she's-
where
she
you
is.
say Maze Bay.
No,
Fuck her and
she's a
fuck her
walking
family.
trash
The
can.
guy in a fire.
Hey,
She
hey,
ruined fire.
she's a waifu who comes in her own trash can.
No, she's a
Hey, are you talking about the freaking, okay.
Shots fired. Oh,
She's like the wife of Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, fuck. Like, I don't want to play the game.
I've been saving that bitch for a while too. Shit.
Damn it.
Well, what's her name? The freaking one that controls ice.
May. She doesn't control ice. She just has an ice thrower gun.
Also known as Thick.
I hate that scene. Jesus.
Well,
What?
I like to say she's thicker than a
The
bull.
slum
has to be. She's from Alaska.
No, she's from
No,
China.
she's
I don't
Chinese.
I'm not
Why the
into
fuck is she
May.
wearing a
I
coat
would
if
fuck
she's from
Widowmaker
China?
10 out of 10
Because
times.
she did work in, like, what was it? The story is that she was a polar Arctic researcher for Overwatch and
She's
a
an
secret
environmental
base.
scientist.
Yeah.
As a biologist, I am going to say that is the gender studies of fucking biology.
Wow.
Nobody takes environmental scientists that seriously in biology. Because they're all just like, oh no, the polar ice caps. It's like, alright, then what we're gonna fucking fix about it? Because I'm pretty sure we can find many other fucking ways to be like, no, the ice cap is melting. Like, can we find a fucking way to fix this shit so we can fix the animals? I mean, for the love of God, we need to fix this shit. And they're like, no! It's like, fuck you, too, you little cunt.
Don't worry, the answer's simple,
Wow.
guys. We just make bigger ice cubes and keep dropping them in the water.
Yeah, dude. What you do?
In about 1,000 years, we'll just move the Earth a couple inches, guys.
Yeah, dude, you just like turn up the aircon, bro. Dude, seriously, that's how we solve global warming, dude. You just open your
Make
fridge.
more
like,
ice.
all right, dude. At night, open your fridge and you leave it open, dude. And it's gonna cool shit down. Bro. I understand why it's so difficult. I should be the president. I should be the president, bro.
Yeah. With all the like
At
high
this
power
point-
jets and technology, we just moved to Earth with some jet power.
Everybody stand blow in the same direction. Really quick.
Just 1, 2, 3.
Goddamn fucking environmental activists.
Now, here's the part that's
I
gonna
don't think we're gonna get very far
More like
there,
the
guys.
It's gonna be synchronized blowing.
Synchronized blowing. Oh, I think I saw that on Pornhub the other week.
Damn.
Woo! I don't think we're getting any further. We have too many land whales.
Enough, I am a fucking environmentalist that don't understand the simple biological factors of which environmental studies even begin with.
Oh, damn.
They're gonna be like, save the bees. All right, fucking how? You know, there's many other fucking ways. They're infected by goddamn lice. They give them a specific type of autoimmune deficiency disease.
Oh,
where basically it fucks them over in the ass.
Yeah, then
Oh no!
I need a
Squigs.
Fucking point.
Squigs is losing his shit, man.
I need to
Hey,
be
Squig,
educated.
it's funny. We actually
I need to be educated.
talked about this in Jeff's server. Did you ever watch that video about that that mushroom scientist dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I thought that was Squigums.
Paul Stamets.
I am a
Yeah.
mushroom scientist. I'm
Yeah.
also a vertebrate zoologist.
No, I was just saying. I just thought it was funny because we were talking about the mushrooms, and I relinked that video, and the way I went back, because I actually went back to our private DM so I could pull that video, because I was not spending 10 goddamn hours going through Joe Rogan's podcasts.
No, you basically just did was fun the DM because you are the very special guy that somehow gave $50 a month to fucking Jeff. I don't know how. I don't have that as disposable income.
Oh, I have to stop doing that right now. Thanks for reminding me, because I am unemployed.
Ooh.
Sorry to
Oh
hear
no,
that, dude.
it's yeah. Don't ever get too personal with your boss. Like, don't ever be.
How personal?
After you slept with her.
How
No,
personal.
I didn't sleep with him. No, he and I were pretty buddy. Because when he started the company, it was just he and I. And then he started getting into blow, and dipped in his own. Started getting his own company funds, and so I'd always play interference whenever he wouldn't show up, or he'd be fucked up, and I'd play interference between him and the customers. And he stopped paying us, and I got to a point where. And so I confronted him about it, and he started paying me late, and every time he paid me late, I'm always late for some kind of bill. So really, he'd be like, oh, I'll just give you a little bit extra on the side. So he'd throw me a couple $100, and I'm like, this couple $100 is paying for the late fees for this shit that I'm late on, dude. And it got to a point where he just stopped paying me, and then I blew up about him on the phone. Because me and the journeyman of the company, I looked at him and I was, hey man, if I don't wake up tomorrow morning and see some money in my bank account, I ain't showing up. I love the guy, but fuck me, I need to find some other job. And the journeyman was like, dude, I'm the same way. And so, like, it was funny though, but the new guy, fucking crackhead, crackhead, hurt me, and then ratted me out my boss. My boss is fucked up. I'm pretty sure this crackhead is the one giving him blow. Can't confirm it. Pretty sure it is though. Riled James up, and then James came at me all aggro, and I was like, "Fuck this guy! I'm gonna give him 6 months worth of just pent up rage," and I exploded. And goddamn, was I angry! I'm a pretty chill dude. Let me tell you now, if it's gonna make me angry, fuck it. I don't care. But I was so pissed with this guy, and I was yelling at him for 30 minutes straight over the goddamn phone, and I had such rage it fucking hurts. And we were at the apartment complex dropping off the vans. The whole fucking apartment knew I was angry. I got out of the van and I could see everybody looking at me like I was something dangerous, and I felt bad for a moment, and I was like, I can't believe this. And then I was like, fuck him though, and I was like, fuck him. I went home, and then not even 30 minutes later, he sent me this very professional text message saying, you are no longer needing this company. And I was like, this bitch right here. And I was like, I am not going to be like what you did to Smart Pig. You cannot fuck me like you fucked him. If you guys don't know, Smart Pig, let him up for the Florida Saints meetup. So he and I are, got buddy. And I got him a job because he was like, hey man, I'm like dying on funds. And I was like, well, you're kind of in the same field. Let me see if I can get you a job. I got him the job with James. And then, he didn't pay Smart Pig for a month.
Oh fuck.
Full month. And I'm talking, and like the thing is, Terrence was like, Smart Pig is
doxing. You dox.
Yeah.
Doxer. We never started Kumite. All right, you little fucking piece of shit. This is how we're gonna fucking get it down. All right. This is what happens when you show dildos to your kids.
What the fuck,
are
Squigs?
we projecting, buddy? Anyway,
projecting hard. All right. Listen. I'm trying to be like mixture between Mr. Medicare,
Oh.
Arkansas, and
God.
Nobody
Andy
needs
Ortiz.
that.
Yeah, we don't need that
I thought
shit.
you were Tonka Worski with a tiny bit of JF in there.
Yeah.
Pass.
But
No,
he
if I
didn't.
want to be full JF, I gotta be like, okay, so the reason why you all suck is because we need the ethno state that belongs to the French people. Because
Fuck the French.
my guts.
No, he didn't pay Smart Pick for 3 months, and he was working part time, 96 hours at 12.50 an hour, and he didn't pay him at all. And then on the day like that, Smart Pick was like quitting the company. He was citing school-related reasons. James is just like, oh yeah, I'll pay you only $500 though, even though he owed him like $1,200. Sounds like the big issue that they might have had with the freaking idiot that was supposed to be paying him, and the guy never paid him. He kept saying he was gonna pay him.
Yeah.
For just commercial work.
Yeah, it was him. And I told James straight up, I was like, "You're not gonna put me like you fucked, Smart Pig. You ain't gonna do that." And he was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "I did the math, fucker. You owe him $1,200. You only paid him. You paid him less than fucking half. Like I even ran the numbers at minimum wage, man. You still owe him a little more. Fuck you." And he was like, I'm gonna back out like that. And I was like, dude, I've run interference with all of your fucking customers. Everyone knows you're doing blow. And if any construction companies at all, just a whiff of drugs related to the head man of the company, that company's fucking dead.
Yep.
And he was like, what? And I was like, I'm not gonna say shit. Fucking pay me.
Oh shit! One sec beforehand. Hannah, can you change your name because he's streaming?
No.
Wait, what? What is Hannah?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Change it.
I'm on Twitch, dude.
Oh no, I thought you were going to say change it to fucking Jeff or whatever.
No.
Something you want, but not that.
Just get rid of that one because Twitch term of service is really fucking hurting him. Just change it.
Yeah, Twitch is not friendly.
Yeah.
There.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I didn't know we were streaming, so I think I put James on blast. I don't care.
Dude, you're fine.
I don't give a fuck.
This is all just
Fuck him.
Hannah compromising.
I got paid. I got paid. I got my tools too.
Hey,
he was threatening not to give my fucking tools back. We're talking like $2,000.
Oh, fuck that shit. Hell no.
Oh, and like he wouldn't talk to me or get back to me at all. And he was like, I'm gonna involve JSO if you get in my garage, get your tools and stuff like that back. And I was like, you're gonna call the cops? We're coming back to steal my own shit back? And he was like, there might be some company property in there. And I was like, I know for a goddamn fact that night you fired me, you went through my tool bag and got pulled shit out. And when we showed up, dude, I called him out on it too. I was like, I bought this back. I assume in your fucking shelves. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry about that, dude. And I was like, what about the 12-volt drills right here? I know you bought them. You got them as a gift for me though for staying in your company for a fucking year. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry about that, dude. And I was like, I had 5 batteries. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. And he's like, don't forget the fucking big one over there. I bought that one too. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. And I was like, nuh-uh, don't do this shit.
Oh god.
$2,000 of tools, and like for that week too, my fucking rent popped up, and because he didn't pay me for so long, I was short on fucking rent. And I'm like, dude, if I had my tools, I could do like a side job or something like that. And I was all over him about that. I was like, I need my fucking tools back. Let me do something. I can put up a goddamn ceiling fan. I'll be able to make it because I was $50 short of rent. $50. I would have gone to some grandma and I'm like, it's a deal of fucking lifetime. I'll put up any kind of fan you want. Dan's fan, I don't care whose it is. $50. I'll wave gas and everything. I just my fucking rent, and he wouldn't get to me at all about it. I was fucking done.
I do not fucking blame you. Fucking shit. I've dealt with motherfuckers like that with fucking jobs and shit, and it's just
But he paid me though, and so I have enough savings for about a month of vacation. So right now I'm in the middle of vacation.
Hey, that's what's up.
I'm on vacation. For the past 2 weeks, I played nothing but Monster Hunter. I've been reading books. I've been having fun. You probably need to get back though. That's.
Probably working. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing. I passed my resume to a handful of electrical companies around here, but I'm thinking about going back to school. Fuck it. I got the money for school though. I got one of those accounts where if you pull money out of it, you got to pay 80, and you don't use it for school. You pay about 85% tax on it.
Woo!
Yeah, that's not fun.
No, it's not fun at all. Fucking
Wait,
government knows you pull that shit out.
What are you gonna go back to school for?
I have no idea, but
Just
I'm still
promise us
thinking
that
of...
you won't go in for humanities.
You might as well just burn your money.
Dude, no, I don't.
Just throw it in a trash can, pour lighter fluid on it, and set it on fire. You'll still have.
No, I'm thinking of some
Better
sort of
off.
hard science. Either that or
Well, your electrician.
go back to or go back or legitly pay for a apprenticeship.
Yeah, you could go further down the route with that electrician stuff, and to work with different types of wirings of computers and building stuff in that kind of realm as an inventor.
The crazy thing is that when I work with James, I don't have like a deep set knowledge in a specific field. I did a lot of commercial and residential with him, along with some of the tech side with him. So I feel like I have a bit of a pretty good base, but I can't really say that I can specialize in a specific field.
I was gonna say, see if you go to any school, at least see if you can get hired to their IT department. That can probably help a little bit more. Mechanical, their janitorial department where they do mechanicals and shit like that.
Maintenance?
Yeah, maintenance.
Maybe. Because I've applied to
check out.
T&M Electric, Pickett, American, and what's the other one? Fuck. Allstate.
Another one that's pretty interesting is nanotechnology is pretty good right now.
Isn't the IT field though so saturated at the moment?
Yeah, it's
IT's pretty bad, but it's not as bad as it could be.
It's it could be worse. It could be well, I was gonna say what's really saturated is all of the gender studies in baristas at Starbucks.
Yeah, got them. Fuck them.
So
Jesus, who the fuck is? Who the
when I
hell
say
gets into it?
nanotechnology, I'm talking about like the whole study of it, because it can be used for many different practices, whether it be on a molecular scale versus weaponized nanotechnology and health. What do you call it? I can't think of the word for it. Health benefits from nanotechnology as well to help out with curing small things, so sending in a small nanite into them. It's a small bot that can actually do high risk.
Dude, that
surgery.
stuff is still very niche.
Yeah,
In terms
but
of job opportunities, dude, it's like, unless you're in a very narrow
yeah, it's
subset of like.
I don't know. I mean, I'm in vacation mode, but I kind of like my dad's approach with things. He's
The supply to demand ratio of that is just.
Well, I mean, how to put?
minuscule.
He's what you would call like a rare animal in the construction field. He has tons of book smarts and certifications, but he also has years of experience. And a lot of places don't have all of these guys with experience that have all the certifications. And I kind of like in his approach, because he's gone to a lot of places and they're like, oh yeah, we have like this idea for something, and he's just straight up like, dude, I'm a rare animal, and what's your offering right now ain't anywhere near would cover it. Just the educations that I have going on. We're talking about a dude he's working on his 4th master's degree right now. Guy loves school.
Wait, Decidius, do you like to make music? Make some music?
I am not artistically inclined.
God damn it! I was gonna say you could join up with Snackbeat, and you two could take on the music industry together.
So how I do this?
I mean, if you give me some time, if you let me learn the tech side of it, I could probably help you go out with that.
But
like, if you want to put some, like, I can do the math side of it, but if you want me to put some soul in it, I mean, I'm as dead as like.
It's a joke because the music industry is saturated beyond hell with SoundCloud rap artists.
Yeah.
It's because we're talking about oversaturation of markets. It was like, oh, yeah, that's an oversaturated one. Just fucking music.
Reminded.
Here's a random question that's got absolutely nothing to do with anything. But why does Anita Sarkeesian look cute with a beard?
Hey, is it a neck beard?
Even without a beard, she's still more of a man than her ex.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. I got breastfed until early puberty, Macintosh.
Is that
That's
rumor
not
true?
a joke.
Is that rumor true?
That
That
is
shit
You
is
have to
true.
remember though, one does not simply go full Macintosh.
I don't think anyone can go full Macintosh.
You never go full
I'm gonna
Macintosh.
lecture you on your habits, although I get the bitch about not having enough Wi-Fi on my parents' private island.
Oh.
I mean, I love the fact that she came onto the scene and basically went to all the gamers, i.e. us, and turned around and says, "Your fun is wrong," and everybody's like, "What do you mean?"
Well, all the customers
Oh my God,
are pissed at her, but all of the fucking companies are bowing down to her. It's like, well, fuck you too.
No.
No, wait.
They're not bowing to her. That's bullshit.
What do you?
All
She's
they're
on the
doing is-
Twitter Trust and Safety Council. She which
Also-
basically gets to decide what's the Twitter censorship.
Hey guys,
So, yeah, a little bit.
look at
Oh my god.
look at
Look at the stream.
either the stream or in voice text one because I posted it in both.
So
The fuck?
I'm just gonna
Trash.
Diva's trash.
She is.
Comes in her own
Speaking of
trash
which, all I
can.
gotta do is
What?
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
What do you mean she's trash? What are you talking about?
She's fucking trash.
In
Can I
what
hear
way?
somebody defend Diva?
Yes. What's
You,
wrong?
sir, have horrible fucking taste. Go kill yourself.
In what? What? She's a useful hero in the team. Like she
She's
can
ruining
dive.
the goddamn meta.
What? How so?
okay.
Squiggins.
Fucking dive comp.
Squiggins. You are
How is
wrong
it-
on so many levels. It's actually beyond humorous.
But Winston died. That Winston literally the only thing he can even do is dive.
Yeah.
Like how is
Oh,
that?
sorry. Have
Don't
you seen
fucking
me,
ruin
Winston?
this shit.
Fuck.
Oh, we fucked this thing up.
I have to now deal with fucking. This started at season 4. I have to deal with 5 other fucking seasons dealing with dive comp.
Okay. Super quick question.
What's up?
Does anybody know what Winston Churchill was?
Yeah, I know who he was.
Isn't that a hero in Overwatch?
Does anybody know what he was?
A British
He
general.
was a PM.
Yeah, he's a
Almost, guys. Almost, guys. What it actually was the last white man to be called Winston.
That's hilarious.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
that's
even
like,
wrong. Winston.
God damn it. And god damn it, fucking Domino's putting pineapple on pizza. What are you goddamn degenerates?
It's not that
Yeah.
bad when it's warm. It's okay. Like
Dude,
Eh,
what
the
else do you
problem is,
put
like,
on-
when it cools
on
down-
gammon pizza, you twat?
it's very weird. Like the pineapple on pizza thing, like it worked sometimes, and it usually the pizzas have to be really small. It has to be warm. It has to be fresh because once it gets cold, it's not great.
Oh no, that's why you put gammon on first, because the
I don't know gammon.
pineapple
That
complements
sounds like a
the gammon.
fake word.
So good.
That sounds like a fake word. I don't know what you're talking about.
I gotta go to the
You
bathroom.
really don't know what gammon is. You've never had a gammon steak.
no.
No.
Okay, look up fucking gammon steak. I shit you not, it's a thing,
I
and they're
found the
gorgeous.
only way that Anita Sarkeesian could be considered a positive thing at all.
Unified a lot of people into a single cause to say
No.
fuck you.
No,
Hannah,
this is,
are
this
you
is gonna
alright?
break everybody's minds a bit.
Hannah, this is some
It's
straight
such
stuff
a
right
dumb
here.
meme,
Where,
but it's
where's
so perfect for this moment.
where's the dicks,
I
buddy?
didn't hear that.
Hannah,
Repeat, please.
Hannah, are you alright, buddy?
This is
I'm
the
seeing
only
some
way that
straight stuff from you,
it's
buddy. Are
positive.
you
God damn it.
What?
Hannah's lost it. Hannah's lost it.
I mean, because I'm looking at the not safe for work. I mean, these are some nice straight
Jesus
stuff,
Christ.
and I'm
Hannah,
kind of concerned, buddy.
Mike Pence. You got zapped. Wow.
Mike Pence get you? Oh no!
The Pence got him. You like the cock? You got the shock.
Fuck, buddy. Oh, speaking of gay shit, y'all know the website Faku? Yeah, I know. Y'all knew that your website the hentai site Faku?
No.
Okay, well, they made a Discord one day, and I hop in there, and everyone in there is such snowflakes that someone was talking about traps, and so someone was like, "That's offensive to trans women," so it became a big issue, and so like literally like the curator for the page was like, no one used the word traps, and I was like, all right, fuckers. So I went through the whole the Saints Discord, downloading trap shit and posting it on them, and people were so triggered. And I just saw you, and like I got a private message from the curator, which by the curator's name is Mom. So I got a message from Mom asking me not to quit putting trap stuff up, and I was like, oh, this is so great. And like literally from that point on, I have gayified that Discord because now there's nothing but gay shit. Faku. It's a hentai website, and they made a Discord, and everyone on there is such snowflakes that the word traps was offensive to trans women, and it became such a hot button issue on there that Mom, the curator,
by and large, most trans people were like usually like incised by that pretty badly.
I don't care, and it was such a question then. That I went through the Saints Not Safe for Work, was downloading all the trap shit, posting it onto their Discord, and then since that day, it's been about 2 weeks now, there's been a huge upsurge of nothing but gay shit.
You. Godspeed, you magnificent son of a bitch.
But now I'm sitting here with all this trap shit on my phone, and I'm like, I'm not really into trap stuff. I just did this just to be spicy.
You say that.
You say that, but all of a sudden you just hear a zip.
You magnificent son of a bitch.
I mean, we're all from the Saints Discord. Like, I don't know if you guys.
You're getting converted by your own self by accident.
I wish it worked like that.
Are you accusing the Saints of having the gay?
I'm saying if you spend so much time looking at certain pictures and you hunt for them and you seek them out knowingly, therefore that works.
I mean, I'd be a little gay. But I mean, like,
if a man doth not come, is it gay?
Oh my god!
Is it gay? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that is. Sorry, I'm watching Carnival Eats, and somebody decided to do is get a bed of tater tots and put a good old white and sausage gravy on top of it, and then put an egg, a runny egg on top of it with bacon bits.
Fine.
So
sorry, I've been
that
drinking.
was on Faku, right?
I want pancakes. I want pancakes.
But the thing that makes it even more funnier too is there's a bunch of different word for them. There's a lot of different ways you could have went after that though. See, you made the mistake of going the whole literal route. You could have kept on egging them on slowly, using mixtures of D&D traps, and they activated multiple traps with the triggered SJW sitting there crying with the tranny outfits on.
Who's tagging me?
Everybody.
Everyone in the world.
Everyone is tagging you. You're just gonna have to accept.
No, Hannah, I'm good. I don't need 40 gigabytes of trap porn.
Holy shit! God damn.
Actually, not knowing Hannah, I would not be surprised that she had about 40 gigabytes worth of trap porn.
Exactly. That's why I said, "Holy shit."
Hannah, can we have a serious discussion though?
Those are just selfies.
When's the wedding, buddy? I mean,
a terabyte yet.
I made that GoFundMe. Where's the wedding? Oh, I love that joke. That was so good. Y'all didn't know that meme storm? I loved it.
No, what's the meme storm?
I missed it. I must have missed
So someone made the joke. I think it was like Hannah and Queer. She just or Hannah or Queer, or Hannah and Keki. They just fuck it and just meet and fuck. And I was like, I'll make a GoFundMe for this. And I was like, oh, that's great. And then I was like, but people were like, oh, but pictures or it didn't happen. And I was, they're like, no, you're just gonna give us money. We're gonna show up. We're gonna fuck. And I was like, no. I want all the bang for my buck. I want a video. I want a little bit of romance. Cause let me tell you now, you all two awkward motherfuckers. Y'all never speak. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna show up, drink a little wine, and not fuck. So let me tell you right now, I want a video. I want some romance. I don't care. I'm the straight dude here. But I want something. I want to see where my money went and did something. And then
you want them to do a little dance, make a little love, get dance night.
Yep. And then Azir popped in and it was like, no, I want y'all to get married. And I was like, I can go make a GoFundMe for this first Saints marriage instead of the first Saints porno.
I don't know. I still beat you there. But yeah.
Oh my god.
Though a Saints-funded porno would be interesting.
Though it wasn't funny though is that everyone was so about it though that Hannah was freaking out about it. Like Hannah was like, I can't tell if y'all are serious or not.
Holy shit! What the fuck, Hannah?
What happened
I'm
now?
sorry, Decidious, but just holy
70 gigs. What the fuck?
69.7 gigs
lot
of
of
fucking porn.
What? Whoa. I mean, okay. Okay, like, there are not that much, but I mean, I could see a couple gigs, like, if you were to download shit, because sometimes, like, videos or collections could be large, but, I mean, like, not...
Look at the chat,
like,
fucking Hannah's like, look at my porno dick right here.
Yeah, once you hit
just
5
fucking
gigs...
food on the table, buddy.
That's 60 gigs. Where do you even, like... Do you have it like up in a Dropbox? Like what the fuck? You gotta get that cloud storage.
Well, hey, if you have it on
external hard drives, my friend, external hard drives.
Well, I mean,
if you have all that stuff in Dropbox, you can share it on.
Yeah, exactly.
Share it on Rabbit. We can all watch a stacked film.
So wait. Are you guys trying to set up the first ever in a while? They probably happen every day. They set up the freaking club things for the Faku and all that. To watch freaking hentai and shit.
Dude, I don't trust the internet enough to download porn. At all.
See, it's about building bridges. Forget about it. I dig canals.
I just realized something hilarious.
What's that?
That this freaking entire, that company's been out of business for how long? Blockbuster Video?
Oh, Blockbuster?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, dude, what, like 2002?
Yeah, and the people still are collecting the freaking old memorabilia from it. The old signs that they stole back when it was closing down.
What?
They went up and climbed up on ladders and stole the signs from the front of the buildings.
Oh my god.
I don't know how you get away with that, but then again, 2002 was a different era.
Yeah. And people were selling them on freaking Craigslist.
Goddamn blockbusters.
Yeah. They had the giant signs and everything. They look like tickets. Like the image right there, basically. But
I remember buying a movie off Blockbuster, and I just realized how bad the movie was because it was Pokemon Jirachi.
Oh, Jirachi!
Holy shit!
Yeah, no.
It could be worse. Wasn't that the Wish one?
I have no idea which one that was, but I know it's bad because it's after the ones that I had as a kid. When I stopped watching it, because I had, what was it?
Pokemon first movie, Pokemon Mewtwo's Revenge.
No. It was the first movie, and then I had the, what was
2000?
it?
What?
Yeah, 2000 with the fucking bird.
And the third one was Entei, where you're just basically like a badass, where you just had a gargantuan fight with Charizard.
How old is everybody here?
28.
Oh, God.
28.
23.
20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is anybody here under 20?
I'm 29.
Okay.
Sure, Leslie. Sure, you're 29.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've been 29 for over a decade.
I was at like this party the other day, and I was hanging. And everybody was there was like 21, and one or two of them were like, it was like 18 to 21, and we were playing a game where you had to like name categories, and so people were like, categories of porn. Everybody would have to go and name it. It was like a game, and then I said Pokemon, and they were like, fuck, I know maybe Pikachu. And they were like, Charmander. And he's like, no, that's the second evolution of the first guy or something. And I was like, holy shit, I'm old. Like, they didn't know any Pokemon. I was like, they literally couldn't name more than 2 Pokemon. I was like, what? Like, what? I thought
Okay, so Pikachu, really? Raichu, then it goes into...
No, wait, yo.
Charmander, Squirtle,
and I was like, how old am I? I'm 25. I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? I was like, wow, like,
they're called retards. They are uncultured swine.
Yeah, they might have just been like. I was like, that's what I was like.
Philistine!
Because I was like, talk about a cultural fucking thing.
You know what it is. If you mention any of these Steven Universe or any of these other like things, they know what those.
Steven Universe is trash.
It's trash.
Easy Peasy is absolutely right with everything he said about that fucking bullshit.
Garbage fan base.
Dude, I watched that video about Easy Peasy, man. Fuck Steven Universe. I watched that shit. I'm pretty sure I linked that in the Discord like a month or so ago. But
it was after. No, it was after me because I watched it because I think Waffle showed me Easy Peasy a long ass while back, and I linked a couple of his videos, and that was the first one that I. No. He didn't. No, because I linked it to Waffle, and Waffle shared it with a bunch of people, and that was like months back. Like, I found Easy Peasy, like, by, what was it, YouTube algorithm, like, what came after the Saints and stuff.
Oh, no, I was looking for a video of that shit on Steven Universe, because I watched one episode with my little brother, and I was like, this is propaganda. And...
It's just, I just thought it was
I
a
looked
shit
for a
show.
video just to prove to my little brother that show was absolute garbage, and my brother stopped watching it after watching that video by Easy Peasy.
Yeah. Macintosh is a huge fan of that crap.
I will say this. When it first came out, I really liked this show because I thought it was like, all right, this is gonna be an interesting premise and shit like that. And then it's just like after that, it's like, all right, I've invested enough fucking time into this shit. I want to know what the fuck happens at the end, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like it, but I just want to see what the fuck's gonna happen now.
Okay.
It's a horrible relationship where like, all right, we both fucking hate each other, but we don't want to break up. Let's see how far we can take this hatred toward.
Okay, let's see if we can find the image for you guys. I found something that's way better than that crap. You know, the Steven Universe.
My gym partner's a monkey.
No,
that's
good. Worse.
Nah.
You want some mindless
was it like Pet Squirrel or something like that with like the red squirrel?
Oh my god, fighting foodons. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, that was like the shit, dude. I saw only a little bit of it. It was one of those shows that I only got to see a little bit of it, but I was like, oh, this is amazing.
It was such a weird fucking thing.
It was so...
The concept it's one of those cooks it up and then it makes a new ally.
Even as it's kind of the concept where even as a little kid, you're like, who approved this? This is so ridiculous.
But it's so good too.
Is this what the kids like these days? Oh.
You're like their food to fight each other. Well, you're sitting there all day telling that ramen, you gotta beat the shit out of the potatoes.
Food fights have to go to food fights have to go to something or whatever.
It's really funny for the fact that the voice of Brock and Seto Kaiba in that show is a fucking burnt meatball.
I forgot about that. I mean, like, holy shit. Like, because I remember, because Fox Kids, like, went away pretty early on. And then, like, all of a sudden when they had the return to it, I think I was either in middle school or early high school. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to watch me some fucking Saturday morning cartoons. Like, get my cereal and shit and just, like, sit down.
Exactly, oh my god.
Like, wake up all hungover and shit. And, like, all right, let's watch some cartoons. And then this and fucking Sonic came on, and I was like...
Oh, Sonic X, gotta go fast!
Oh my god, the Sonic one was bad. The Sonic one was so bad, but like I watched this one, and I was just like entranced. I was like, what in the fuck is this shit? Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Actually, I was gonna say this. Sonic X, don't you mean Chris, the anime?
You can't forget the original Space Dandy.
Space Dandy was badass.
What was the original Space?
Dude, I remember the Tom and Jerry days, man.
Oh,
I
couldn't watch that. That was one that I couldn't watch. That was straight up one I could not watch as a teenager. I was like,
dude, that was
what the fuck is this faggot ass shit?
That was meth of Saturday cartoons.
That was meth.
Dude, it made no sense.
It wasn't
like
even cartoons. This is just meth.
They ripped off a character. They made it a point to say this in one of the director cuts. They accidentally stole a character from Sega Genesis.
Oh god.
Remember Bubsy? They stole him and then
holy
redesigned
shit!
his
They ripped off Busby.
No, Bubsy, the Bobcat.
Yeah.
Oh god.
He's in the bottom right corner.
Oh shit! I see it now and I can't unsee it. Son of a bitch!
Damn.
Bubsy.
Yeah, Bubsy the Bobcat. They gave him a sun haircut to make it look less like it was him, but it's him.
Oh god damn it.
Like, let me.
Damn.
I was gonna say, wait, did any of you motherfuckers remember Zatch Bell?
I do.
The doll?
I saw a little bit of it, but I never watched it.
Dude, I remember Rave Master, alright?
Oh my god, fucking Rave Master on Sci-Fi.
Weird shit.
Yeah.
The funny thing, it was such a, like, the childhood lens was so good, but, like, I tried rewatching it because it came out on Crunchyroll, and I watched, like, 3 episodes, and I was like, this is hot garbage.
Well, yeah, the original writer for the show can't write for shit. He's the one that made Fairy Tail. Look how fucking Fairy Tail is.
Yeah,
oh my god, Fairy Tail is
reached out
awful!
they went to Richard Keith and Team 4-Star to get new voice actors for the dub.
Oh my god, Fairy Tail's awful. My best friend, he watched every fucking episode. And he was like, every single arc has the same formula. And I was like, why do you keep watching it? And he's like, I have no idea. It's just mindless bullshit. It's awful. Same with One Piece. Oh my god.
One Piece is fun.
Dude, One Piece is like 9,000 episodes in. It needs to die. Okay? Yes, he needs to fucking find whatever bullshit treasure it is. Become king of the fucking pirates or some shit.
It's like what happened in Naruto, where you're like, oh my god.
I'm gonna just break this to you softly, dude.
Fights. We all accept that.
The whole thing, the whole concept of this show, One Piece, is very simple. If you cannot see it, then you are blind. He is hunting for friendship. That is One Piece. The whole premise of the plot. And he can't figure it out fully yet because he can't see that it's right in front of him the whole time.
This is awful.
That's the whole anime. Is him seeking to be friends with every pirate.
Oh my god.
so okay, I've got a question.
That is the most faggy
Hear me out.
ever. Oh my god.
It's the Naruto mentality of Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, Bar.
This is awful.
Oh shit, Bar ended up going AFK.
Oh.
Because I wanted to ask Bar and Lisi what the international equivalence of this whole shit is going on.
What, you mean anime? Because they're watching the same
No. I meant just like growing up goes like the worst of it that I could probably figure was like Speed Racer or some shit, like just ridiculous silly shows.
Danger Mouse. Just fucking
I know I know Lisi had Danger Mouse for sure.
I wish stuff was just better than that. Like
Doggo.
It's so hard to like can't watch they have to be good shows to be so good. Like I have it's like the problem with anime for me. Like I want to like it so much more than I do, and there's only a few that I love like to death. Yeah. Like Brotherhood is the most amazing shit ever.
Here,
but then,
I'm gonna say sorry, Stack Beats. I'm gonna say a few words that can actually remember why you joined the animated community to begin with. Anime is trash, and so am I.
So I finally found the most interesting thing I could have possibly found. Have you heard of a thing called Hell Teacher Nube?
I believe so.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
It's not on Crunchyroll yet.
You actually watch Crunchyroll?
Actually, wait, it might be on Crunchyroll. I double check the name
the
of
thing
it
is,
for the
like,
anime.
since maybe
Crunchyroll's not
Hitler,
bad.
they haven't had any really good seasons. But then this last season, they had this Hitman anime come out, and it's like a mix between like Durar and Cowboy Bebop. It's like the feel of the anime,
Hitman
and so I like
weird.
it.
that's
I'll
the
link
old
it for
one.
you.
Yeah, go ahead and link it. I'd like to see what this is.
Hitman anime.
Let's see.
This season.
No, it's not called Hitman, and the main character is a crossdresser. If that helps you out at all.
Hey, hello.
Which is funny too. These past few seasons, like I've seen a big shift from the Lolly Sunadre to the Trap. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm glad they finally got away from the fucking lolly shit. Like, for
I just thought it was hilarious that they've moved on to the fucking Trap.
What show is this?
I'm looking for it really quick.
I'm gonna
like
find
Japan-
these.
There we go. Hakata.
Like, Japan's like really had a big
Tonkatsu,
problem with the
fuck
lolly
it.
shit.
Oh, that one.
Which one?
I love it. I don't care who you are.
And pasted.
I am linking
The
it in
trap.
voice chat.
The trap. Nun.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There you go.
I forget what the show called because I remember there was this bad show where it's basically
It's a horror. This is a horror movie, like a horror comedy kind of deal. I don't know how it makes sense.
So,
no. If you want a good comedy, you
oh,
gotta
so
watch.
you can watch. So you can watch this on without having an account for Crunchyroll. Ooh.
You can but of course the premiered episode, non-members have to wait an extra week. So, but thing is, though, for you though, like since you're not starting from like when it first comes out, really you're just waiting a week after it drops for everyone else. So right now you're gonna be on episode 8. You wait a week. Just know that.
And I'll be dandy.
Other people have watched a week ahead of you.
I need to still go back and finish watching like what was it or just to start Overlord season 2. Like,
Overlord season 2 is amazing.
I was gonna say,
Overlord was like I love the fuck out of that
So
show.
now that I'm thinking about it, since I'm unemployed at the moment and I'm on vacation, I need to watch every season of Durar.
Another one.
Yeah, Durarara. I love
all
Durarara. I
three
don't care who you are. I
seasons,
pirated the fucking first 2 seasons, and
you
I
can
watched
watch it-
them.
You can still watch it on Netflix if you have it.
It's on. I know it's on Crunchyroll, if I remember. All of
Yeah, I
it.
recommend watching that show. I can't say it right.
Inuyashiki.
Yeah, that one. It's really good.
Is it on
Gundam-
Crunchyroll?
Old Man Gundam.
Yeah.
Old Man Gundam.
Is it on Crunchyroll, or you could just link it for me, or send me a
Alright,
name?
but it's actually Snack Beat. If you have a chance, one show I'd highly recommend is the English dub of Ghost Stories.
Oh my god, that is that.
Yes, it is the funniest dub you'll ever hear in your life.
Another good one for dubs is on the same spotlight with that is the what's it called? Ghost Hunt.
No, you're thinking of Ghost Stories. Let me put the characters. Basically, it's you basically have a little retarded boy, a Jew, a born-again Christian.
I have a really hard time watching bad stuff without like other people. I need to like watch it with people. I can't like do it on my own.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. But the whole thing is that basically it's the dub is like the dub knows that the show itself, like the source material, is bad, so they just said, "Fuck it."
No. This is. I actually do have the backstory for it because my boyfriend and I were talking about it the other day. He's the one who showed it to me. But apparently, what had happened was that the localization team, they were given no certain terms for how they were supposed to dub it. This was back during AMV's Wild West days when they were first getting a lot of anime over to begin begin localization for the US. And so like the team behind it were like, yeah, you just need this, and this plot points for each episode. And so long as all the names remain and all the main plot points are there, go nuts. And go nuts they did.
Oh, yeah. Like,
it is literally Team 4 Star before Team 4 Star existed. It is at that level of fucking ridiculous shenanigans.
For the love of God, they had a born-again Christian that basically said that the internet was created by God until it was ruined by pedophiles and Muslims.
Yep. That's an actual line from the fucking show.
Yeah, that's really good as Parasite.
Just like
Parasite's really good too.
The internet is omnipresent and
I liked Parasite, yeah.
Or how about the Jewish guy? Or how about the Jewish guy that basically had one section go, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do? These are the fastest lips I ever had to sync." Like in one long sentence, had to say these are the fastest that my lips ever had to sync.
I just don't like how Parasite came out around the same time that they were dropping episodes for Tokyo Ghoul, because Tokyo Ghoul became like that. It became super mainstream.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, and like
Tokyo Ghoul wasn't that good either.
It wasn't, but like it came out like
it was okay.
It was a kind of mainstream, like it was like the gamer girl kind of popular.
And it's for fucking feminists and emo kids that realize that they have shit taste in shows.
And it pushed out so many other like actual good anime, man.
Gamer girl? You mean a girl who takes selfies with unconnected controllers?
Exactly. Let me put it this way. I like to think of Tokyo Ghoul as the Steven Universe of anime. Not even lying.
Fuck
because they both have this
yeah, it's about right.
base. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, both fan base have literally gone to their creators and told them to kill themselves.
Yeah,
that's awful.
Like my sister and
has
her
Tokyo
boyfriend.
Ghoul fanboys killed anybody?
No,
I'll be honest. Tokyo Ghoul.
Don't have fanboys. It's fangirls.
Hold on. Tokyo Ghoul at least wasn't as bad as RuneScape.
Just to give you an idea of what's going on with it, there's an anime for another one which has almost the same kind of appeal as Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
Where everybody you already know Death Note, right?
Yeah.
It has the same kind of girls spawning over the main character, even though the main character is also good and evil at the same time, from different perspectives.
Yeah, but it's I was gonna say with Tokyo Ghoul. Let me put it this way: it's in one of the chapters, like I think it was like a year or two ago, like a year or a year and a half ago. Basically, is that there was the wrong ship that the fans liked. So they literally went to the creators and told him on Twitter to kill himself. Like they straight up told him to kill himself.
Fuck.
What?
At least they didn't kill somebody. Like
yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Tokyo Ghoul is actually pretty good.
No, they've also gotten people that drawn fan art that's not to their liking to tell them to kill themselves and try to get them to commit suicide as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it's stupid, but I don't know what
It's called the ship wars.
Whatever.
Like I said, I call it the Steven Universe of anime because it both has the same fucking shitty fan base on Tumblr that basically ruins everything.
But you know something that's funny though? Trigun has the best fan base because the fan base can't really call any ships in it because the main characters are not even like in relationships with anyone.
yeah, that's true.
What?
But
Trigun.
If you want Death Note on steroids though, go watch King's Game.
Why is that familiar?
Oh god, that is.
Oh, speaking of anime, but you guys should not have tried to wig out Jeff on
anime.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You should have showed him Baby Hitler or something really good.
Well, if you want to get him really wigged out, there's separate animes.
It wasn't meant to wig him out. It was supposed to be what the fuck? This is both hilarious, insane, and great all at the same time.
Yeah, that's what was it called? If you guys were to go with Vash the Stampede, that would have been hilarious too with the first episode.
He's actually watched Trigun before.
Trigun?
Yeah, he likes Trigun.
It's just amazing the way that the guy dodged all the bullets and just fucks everything up without even having to do anything.
Here's a question for you.
What's up? Do
you think that a live-action Trigun movie should be attempted?
No.
Fuck no.
Hell yeah.
Fuck no. They had their no. Those motherfuckers had their chance with the FMA movie. They could have taken from. They fucked it up so goddamn hard, it's unreal. They fucked it any harder. No. If they had fucked it any harder, it would have caused a kinetic kill and an explosion that killed 30 people in radius.
Somebody's triggered.
New question. If a live-action Trigun movie could be done correctly, should it be done?
Well, when you say correctly, they need to make several movies.
So
they need to Lord of the Rings that shit. Lord of the Rings that shit, man.
You're talking in Lord of the Rings. I'm talking more of Harry Potter. Like,
well, they did
like,
those
the series.
They've done like basically like all of the films for Trigun have been episodic, and they've been brilliantly handled. Like for instance, Badlands Rumble was one of the more recent ones that had come out, and it was amazing. And all it does is it takes place in between the other episodes. And because of the nature of the series, it's like, oh, so long as, you know, everyone is relatively, like, breathing by the end of the episode, things should be perfectly fine.
So here's my idea of what could possibly
like the Cowboy Bebop movies?
A live-action TV series like Daredevil, but with the Trigun series.
Fuck no.
No. 20-minute episodes?
Fuck no.
No.
Because the deal is that, one, you have to cast it right, and it's going to be fucking hard to cast it right. Two,
and of course you'll be like, whitewashing, fuck.
Hang on.
Not only that, but you also have to have a fairly beefy special effects budget, because a lot of everything in Trigun is period piece or really high-end, sparky, shiny sci-fi sort of shit.
Exactly.
So...
And they have to be very convincing about his arm guns, too.
Yeah.
Let me ask this.
Like, if they're like some, like, styrofoam prop piece, oh my god, they're gonna be a fucking lynching.
But if they have the money for it, they have the pieces that they...
Let me ask this.
Okay.
Ben Shapiro as Nicholas D. Wolfwood.
Fuck no! What are you, some kind of faggot?
Oh my god.
He walks in there, he has all the guns ready.
I want to see that abomination.
I mean, we already have Ben Shapiro as Kylo Ren, and it fucking makes the character 10 times better.
Oh god.
Have you seen that image?
Can he speak in Ben Shapiro's like normal like his show's gait like speech gait?
Okay,
like
so first you gotta do
the way he
Alex Jones as the mayor.
The dark side is where all the good people are, because it's more for the fact is that the dark side is where my wife is. My wife is a doctor, okay?
So
I'm just gonna like, you know, fucking curl up and die over here. I'm just gonna
Gator,
just crawl under the desk.
Mayor, right? From the gun contest, the gun shooting contest, where they were doing the duels for the prize. Having that guy played by Alex Jones.
Okay, here's the image.
To get the guy with the giant boomerang, oh my god, with Alex Jones. Fucking kill me. Oh my god. Like I am seeing it and I'm loving it. Oh my god.
Just look at that Kylo Ren.
Yes! Oh my god!
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Look in voice chat. Oh my god.
God damn it.
There's god damn it.
Look deep into yourself. You know it to be true.
Oh my god. Please give this to me. I'll make it GoFundMe. Make a GoFundMe. Like, hey guys, this is remake. The last fucking Star Wars movies have Ben Shapiro.
Yes. His rival becomes freaking what's her name from? What's the girl's name? I can't remember her name for the life of me. The psychopath.
Fuck.
They try to make it into a big feminist movement so they get what do we call him? Anita Sarkeesian or one of the other ones of the feminist kinda.
But I mean, just compare that to the fucking monstrosity that is this.
So it went from
which one is better?
The one that doesn't look like he just took something up the ass.
Doesn't know how to deal with it.
The one that looks
like you see Shapiro and like you're like, this motherfucker's gonna get me, but you see this other guy, he's like, this guy shit himself. Oh my god.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say Shapiro has the eye of the Jew.
Yeah. See, but then that means his lightsaber would be
the eye of the Jedi.
Instead of being the tri-blade, it would be the Starblade.
Ben Shapiro, the last Jedi.
Don't worry, guys. He's got a shuriken. It's gonna be all the sides. It's lightsaber that opens up on all sides. He just throws it. Uses the force to control it.
God damn it.
Ah, damn. Everything was fine till Kylo Ren found the star to end all stars. Damn, I went kind of built William Shatner right there with that. The random breaks.
You know, to be honest, with how bad Kylo Ren is with a lightsaber, to lose to a complete amateur, Han Solo would probably kick his ass in a lightsaber duel.
Probably.
Yeah, but Han Solo is Han Solo, and that means he has the skills of masters. Yes.
What?
I am so
What's
lost right
Williams?
now.
So if Han Solo was to use a lightsaber, he wouldn't be able to
Do I
control
need to drink
the
some
Force.
liquor to understand you, buddy?
Check
I'm
in
drinking
general.
liquor right now. Fuck.
Check in general.
Oh. Fuck, we're all looking at voice chat, motherfucker. Well.
Yeah.
Repost in there.
Where's Key back to Alaska?
Is Leon in chat? No, she's
It's
not.
probably a troll.
It's a troll.
Probably a skit.
Dude, did y'all see that troll video by Steven Crowder where he had his intern guy go to one of those he went to like an SUW conference and he had this intern do their German guy wear the little computer helmet that he wears on the shows, and then he convinced everyone there that he was Computer Ken. I watched it, and it was
hilarious.
It was such cringe, and I fucking loved it.
And they like went along with it.
Oh yeah, everybody like he made
Oh
him
my
be like
God,
aggressive about it too. He's like no, I'm a computer. And oh my God, it was great. I think that was what got him suspended from Twitter and shit.
What? That's so stupid. Like
Yeah.
suspending him for that. I mean, Crowder does some stupid shit, and like Crowder, I'm pretty sure he'll selectively edit some stuff sometimes, or at least cut out some things. But I mean, he's so innocuous. Like, it's so stupid.
The video wasn't even that bad. I just thought it was hilarious. But he was like they were like, this is hella like offensive and bullying, and I was like, this shit's gold. Get out of here.
Well, I figured it out now. This is the only way he could have sold it easily. Okay, I'm gonna save the image.
So Raisu, why do you still have your name set to my name Nick?
My name's Jill.
Okay, so
Like,
here
the
you
only
go.
reason
That's an old
that
name.
we did the my name Jeff shit was to fuck with Jeff. So he didn't know who the fuck that he was gonna get on the show, and we were all gonna change our icons to match. Except a lot of you forgot.
Well, I had helped my dad fix a fucking TV.
TV life. Well,
y'all should have had that. My name is Jeff meme queued up.
There you go.
Actually, like, if you got queued up, you'd also play my name's Jeff.
Yeah, fucking.
Gonna repick you guys.
Well, the deal was I had it in waiting in the wings, but yeah, and Jables kind of sprung it on us last minute.
Dude, I got like no luck. I've been on every waiting room since they made this thing for a fucking year, and I think we were called up. But like, Squiggins gets on like almost every
You
time.
had an hour and a half talk with Jeff alone.
I don't care. Fuck off. I had a really good joke to fucking blast Nick, and I've been like waiting for like a fucking year to do this shit. I've been holding this joke in like near and dear to my fucking heart, man. I really want to just hit Nick with it.
I don't know. Get on his what's it? His Patreon stream.
Well, no, it's not like there's like no setup to it. Like I have a setup, a punchline, everything. I put fucking effort in thinking of this joke, and I want to do it. Oh, if you guys want more time with Jeff, by the way, y'all should get Monster Hunter because Jeff's addicted to this game.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I bought the game for him, and he and I play every now and again.
God damn it! I want to fucking play it on PC. They need to fucking release it already.
I couldn't wait a year, so I got it for the PS4, and I'm quite happy with it.
I ain't got money for a fucking PS4. I spent enough of my school money on this PC, like a couple semesters
Oh no, I
ago.
understand, man. Like literally, like I've followed Monster Hunter since the PS2 days.
I had the first one on. I had the first one on PS2, and I fucking hated the original.
I mean, I enjoyed it, and like it got like each like I liked it enough to try the next game, and then the next game after that, and it just progressively gotten better. So they like with the Saints community, they've fostered a very deep-seated fan with their franchise. But like every single game they have, like okay, we're gonna try this thing out in the Wii, and like, well, the Wii ain't really, it ain't really too beefy, but it's better than the PSP. We're now
got a lot of fandom for it.
That's a very subjective opinion there. I really enjoyed my PSP.
Oh no, I enjoyed it too, but I'm just saying like that was that their way of doing it was like, oh well, they needed more power because like they were like, we have so much shit to do, and like in here there's like this full map right here, holy shit, and like moving here is so smooth. Like you know how the Switch X is, and like it still feels a little bit stilted. In here, this bitch is fucking smooth like butter, man. Oh my god, and Jeff is fucking loving the Switch X, and like the Charge Blade too. Boy.
So it's only $300 to buy a PS4 right now. That's 1 terabyte. That's nice.
No, it's $300 to buy a Switch. That's what you need to fucking invest in.
No,
Switch?
not really.
Well, no, like I'm saying, this console is my fucking Monster Hunter machine. Like I didn't buy it for another game.
When did we start investing in BDSM?
What?
What?
I'm talking about consoles here. You're talking about freaking a Switch.
Yeah.
Okay,
somebody...
right over the head.
Good lord.
Sorry.
Oh.
I had to make that joke.
Oh shit. I don't have enough wine for this. I'll have you know, I don't have enough fucking wine for this shit.
Damn, you don't get the joke.
No, I got the joke. That's why I said I don't have enough fucking wine for this shit.
You never will. You never will.
I probably won't. Not even gonna lie. God fucking damn it.
Damn. It was worth it.
I'm just shaking my fucking head.
When you work with Nintendo, you gotta be ready for anything. That's why it's called the Switch.
Oh, got him.
And the entire conversation grinds to a fucking halt as we all chug our bleach.
Yeah, pretty much.
This little man cringe.
My spine didn't just cringe out of my skin. It cringed out, packed a bag, and got on a train to get the fuck out of here.
Motherfucker, I got scoliosis now with this cringe. Fuck.
I am proud of myself. A new achievement unlocked. Highest cringe level ever, all time.
God fucking damn it.
Dude, that's some really bad cringe, man. Dude, the Twilight movies. Oh my god, we watched the riff tracks of them. Me and Zarism, Fussy, and Snackbeat, or Snackbeats. Can't remember the other dude. And then I know Fat Guy. We watched all the riff tracks for it. Yeah. Oh my god, fucking Twilight's awful. Like you cannot watch that sober. Like,
no.
And the riff tracks is supposed to make it better because these guys shit on the movie the whole time.
Dude, back when it first dropped, me and my high school best friend, we got dragged to it by another friend of ours because his girlfriend wanted to watch it, and we were fucking shit ripped on vodka and Gatorade, and I mean like 90%. No, it's that high school shit. It's that high school shit where it's 90% liquor and 10% mixer. We were fucking blasted out of our skulls, and we still couldn't stand that shit.
No. See, let me put it this way. I was forced to watch it in school in 8th grade.
In school? Oh my god!
Wow!
Second one in school when they came out like DVD and shit. And
what fucking school did you go to?
I went to an all-white rich school with full fucking females at the time. All right. Pretty much at this point, I was forced to watch it, and I was just sitting there, angry beyond belief, just wanting to rip it a new one.
Oh my god! And like the funny thing is, after we watched all of it, we watched the original Blade. And let me talk about palate cleansers. Oh my god!
Yeah, the first Blade movie was amazing.
Good.
I love the first Blade movie.
Well, of course, Blade's good, but it's more for the fact that when you get like shitty movies when you get movies like that, it's like my natural prompt response is to when I see like a really shitty movie, I have to start ripping it apart piece by piece, no matter what. Like the same shit I had to do with my drama class in fucking high school when we watched Hocus Pocus, and so I just basically started carrying that movie an entire fucking new one to the point where my teacher got pissed at me.
Well, Hocus Pocus wasn't that bad. I actually liked Hocus Pocus.
I did not like Hocus Pocus. That was not a good movie. But this was drama class.
Someone is
triggered. So I stopped fucking caring. Actually, that reminded me of a funny story. Was Alright, so drama class, our like final project we're supposed to do was review a musical, and what it is that I got paired up with like nothing but a bunch of freshman girls. So I'm bored out of my mind, and I realized
I would have just been staring at their tits and ass the entire time because
they're not even that hot. It was
they're freshmen. Yeah, Jesus.
They were freshmen, and they were basically like girls who see a drama. So
wait. What year? What year were you? What year were you?
I was senior.
Oh yeah. Then never mind. That shit was off the plate long before.
Yeah, no. But
before you walked in the room.
Oh yeah, no. See, this was funny, for the simple fact that it basically is that if this was senior year, last project, I already had enough, so I don't have to take the take the final.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already was passing with a grade that allowed me not to take the final to begin with. So at that point, I just said, "Fuck it," and just basically ripped on their entire fucking PowerPoint, because we did it all on Google Drive, and I can edit it, which means I spent the entire night before our presentation fucking ruining the entire presentation.
Well done.
I switched letters upside down. I started adding in random letters. I actually, I posted it, like, I removed links and placed them with other links. Like, they tried to do was place a link to, like, a song, and it just ended up being, a piece of corn.
You should have been Rick-rolling them at that point, man. Just like
But that would be too passe. It was just basically just gotta find the best way to.
Do a Rick roll. Like, I think a teacher would have like appreciated that Rick roll. By the way, man.
Yeah, and at that point in time, you were
50-year-old drama teacher, so she was fucking furious at me while I'm laughing the entire time of this presentation, and the people I was with were horrified with me, and I'm there just like, you know what? I will take the detention and I will take the 0. I'm just gonna say this is fucking hilarious.
Well done.
It was it was fucking amazing. It was just like, oh, this was glorious. Just how it was, and like, oh, this scene was that basically it was there's this other girl my age around the time, and this sophomore guy just took drama because he didn't want to take anything else. Both of them were dying laughing. And everybody else there was just hate. Actually, no, scratch that. It was basically a sophomore dude, a girl my age, and another sophomore dude. We're all just laughing their ass off. And I was and everybody else was just like there, just pissed beyond belief, because it's like, you're making fun of musicals, because they're all just a bunch of faggots in band. It was just
musicals like musicals suck. I don't know any
blowjobs.
I don't know any musicians personally. I don't know anybody who's actually a musician or like works in music that likes musicals. Like, they're horrible.
Basically.
Anytime like a TV show, anytime a TV show is like, we're gonna start singing and it's funny, like, you know, like Family Guy, I'm like, dude, it's not funny.
No. See, it was more for the fact is that they were actually legitimately pissed at me because because it was more for the fact is that they're all a bunch of they were all like in college. There'd be like a bunch of like theater majors, shit like that. It'd be useless. So it was just at that point. So at that point, I'm just there bored because the entire class, I was just bored. Like the entire fucking time I was in the class, I was just bored out of my mind. So I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Let's make things fun.
Dude, speaking of bore your fucking mind, Georgia has an awful school system. I started high school here in Florida, and like I think it was like I was moved out due to family circumstances in the middle of junior year, but I was like literally I was on the course like get on calculus. I was in a class called analytical math and trig, and then I show up to Georgia, fucking Podunk Pike County, and I was talking with them. They're like, "We don't want you hurting our scores, so we're gonna put your math support in something called Math 3." And I'm like, "Fuck is Math 3?" And they're like, "Algebra." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, I can teach your classes." And I was like, "Dude, I was going here fucking calculus." And they're like, "Yeah, but we ain't sure about your school system. The credits didn't really go over. So now supporting Math 3." Fucking show up in there and we tell you all these motherfuckers, they have no goddamn brain cells in their class in there for math support. I walked in, I think I had Math 3 and math support back to back with the same goddamn teacher, and she walked in there and the way she taught was handouts. And she gave me my handout, and I was like, "You might as well give me both of them." So I do the handout in like 10 minutes, whip out my PSP, and play Monster Hunter in class.
There you go.
Actually, it's really funny.
Fucking valley, like redneck hick valley girls be behind me. We're talking
Holy
like
shit.
we're talking about the fucking 3 cheerleaders. One of them is this hick cheerleader, the other one's the fat one, and you know she's the fat one.
Because she's at the bottom of the pyramid because you don't lift that girl up.
She's in the bottom of the pyramid, man. And all these girls are bragging about the boys, all the shit they're doing. Like, I sucked Brad's dick, and I fucked Pete, and I let him fuck me in the ass, shit like that. But I don't like Tyler. I don't like Tyler. He's treating me like a loose woman. And I'm sitting like, you just thought about the anal and blowjobs the same day with 2 of the dudes. You're complaining about some other guy treating you like shit. And the fat one is sitting here. She whips out a fucking little cake from the little bakery that she works at. I'm talking about this bitch fucking 250 pounds even. Like, easy. And she whips out this little cake, and her friends are like, "Yeah, but I'm trying to lose weight. But yeah, of course, I'll take a slice of your fucking cake." And I'm just like, all the dicks you're sucking ain't gonna get rid of that weight you're worried about.
Sucking dick don't count as exercise, honey.
I'm so mean to these girls, but like, they're just absolute cunts, and they're just vapid little bitches, and I had them for 2 classes straight.
Well, that's high school girls, man. That's high school girls.
I know. And the funny part is, the meaner you are to them, the more they want to fuck you.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. I fuck some.
It's like a hit and miss.
Yeah, this goth girl, let me tell you now. The reason why I left, she made it a point to. She's like, "You're being some sort of club. You need to be sociable." School. Yeah. And I was like, "Fuck." So I go to the library looking for shit, and this librarian sees me with the book, and she's like, "You look bookish. Do you want to go to our academic team? It's called the Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl. We read just a handful of books from this list, and we quiz bowl you, and it gives you an excuse to leave school one day." And I was like, sold. And then I went there with this one chick, and she looked at me, and I was like, "I'm kind of intimidated by you." And she grabbed me by my fucking my collar. She's like, "You're mine." And I was like, "Oh fuck."
What?
That's how I lost my virginity.
I'm not fucking with you. She was hyper aggressive, and I was like, "Well, this is I was still a virgin at the time," and she just looked at me and she was like, "You're mine, meat." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am."
Hey, if you're getting your dick wet,
it's a little bit home for me, man, because that actually lost my virginity too. It's basically like freshman year of college. The freshman year of college is basically this ghetto chick. Like, I'm talking fucking Browntown, like Bronx ghetto.
Oh fuck.
Oh no. This literally goes to me like, "Hey you," like, yeah, it's like, "Hey, you got a girlfriend?" Like, no. It's like, "Good, you're mine now." And I'm like, it's basically like we started dating, like quote unquote dating a little bit. It was just basically me just confused the entire time, like, what the fuck's going on? And it's and
That's when you run for the hills.
You know, it was actually like one night I actually did get laid, which realizes why I love being dominant, because of that entire time I was submissive and did not like it at all. Like, she was too dominant. I was like, I do not like this.
Oh yeah, and the crazy thing is, like, this girl is like weird, like personality-wise, she's conservative, but like all of her weird dumbass values are liberal. So we have this goth girl who will like go in there like with the boys, roll up her sleeves, and like do work.
Yeah.
But she's like this country goth girl, but like at heart she's like this dumbass liberal. Oh my god, that shit pissed me off because she was that kind of SJW who made you feel bad about shit.
Oh.
Oh my god. And she was.
You put it in my butt without asking. Wait a second, SJW.
That's when you start speaking another language and they can't argue. They can't keep up with it.
I don't know. I stick my dick in some crazy. It's.
Oh no, she was.
Squigs has an unfortunate addiction to sticking his dick in crazy.
Oh no, I was gonna say I actually fucked an ex-coworker of mine. And she was fucking insane. I'm talking cigarette marks, cuttering stuff, shit like that.
Holy shit!
Don't do it, dude.
Dude, she was fucking insane. She was pretty fucking good. I mean,
yeah, dude, it was like I just got sick of fucking her.
Well, what's it? It's like Jeff was saying earlier tonight, or was it tonight or Sunday? But it was like basically like the crazy ones. They're always the best in bed. You know, it's like it.
Yeah, it's true.
You just don't take them home with you.
Yeah. I tried to put a ring on Crazy. I learned my damn lesson.
Oh no, I never put a ring on Crazy. We didn't even fuck at my house or her house. We basically fucked at the office.
Oh god, what's wrong?
Oh no,
hey.
Office. It was amazing.
Work sex is best sex. I'm sorry.
Oh no, we did. We actually fucked during both our breaks.
Sounds like about to not have a job sex.
Oh no, don't worry. A couple months later, I got fired for a different reason.
What? Why we get fired, buddy?
No, I got fired because my manager was a prick, and we both hated each other.
Yeah.
And basically, it just got to the point where it said, you know what? Fuck it. It's just like it was like a shouting match. It was like you know what? You know what? I quit. It's like, you know, you're not. You're fired. Like, fuck it. Fine.
Good. I get severance.
I get unemployment, fucker.
Yeah, pretty much.
My first job ever was Dollar General, and there's this fucking cunt of a dude. I hated this guy. Like he made it his fucking job to get fired, and the only reason I got the job was because I knew the manager, because she was a family friend. The only reason she gave him the legal minimum, which was 4 hours a week, and she gave him the legal minimum because she knew that because he wanted to get fired so he could collect unemployment, and she did not fire him for that fucking fact that he wanted to collect unemployment.
God damn.
And I hated this guy. He made it his fucking mission to make life hard for me. Because, like, for instance, whenever, you know, a customer drops some soda or something like that and it spews everywhere, you got, you know, fucking employees got to mop that shit up. You took a dry mop, spread that shit down the fucking aisle. And because he's morning shift, I had to clean that shit at night.
Fuck that shit.
That shit's fucking caked in there.
Oh god, dude! I used to back when I was working
still fucking triggered, man. If you don't understand, I'm mad. So.
Shit, no.
It took me an hour of mopping to get that shit out.
Oh no, I had something similar with like back when I was doing a graveyard shift for this one fucking gas station. Like I had nothing but female coworkers, right? I was the only.
I'd imagine that'd be nice.
Oh
but...
hell no, fuck that. One, ugly as shit, the whole lot of them. Two, lazy as fuck. I was the only poor bastard that got stuck on graveyard because nobody else would fucking take graveyard. So I start the job up and everything, and it starts becoming very quickly apparent that nobody's going to do their goddamn job during the day. And so it all would fall on my ass overnight on top of my already busy duties for the whole night, cleaning the store, getting everything. Like I'd have to disassemble every fucking machine, go in there, do maintenance, all that shit, and then cook everything for the morning breakfast fuckers.
Oh my god, for real?
And yeah, and so on top of that, I would get shit like where a coworker would either like go back to like overstocking on the shelves and stuff like that because they were too lazy to be able to swap back, because they would have 2 on staff. So, you know, rather than have, you know, one of them go back into the cold ass fridge and stuff, t-shirt, put and refill the racks when need be, they would sit there and overstock the shelves. So we would get drunks stumbling in there, and apparently these are the noontime drunks, right? They'd get a 40 of fucking steel. Yeah, they'd get a 40 of Steel Reserve off the shelf, and then when they realize that they're like, you know, 5 cents short or whatever like that, go back and put it back on the shelf. They'd push it too far back, and so you would get bottles that would fall off the back of the shelf and just smash on the floor. So by the time, here's the other thing.
Guy who like had like coins in my pocket for those 4 people who like actually came in and paid with coins. Yeah. And like, it didn't matter what it was they were buying. If they were a couple cents short, I always paid out. I always met the difference of those kind of people, man.
Oh, I did shit like that all the
time. I was in high school. I felt so bad when some kid came in with his fucking pocket money and he was a quarter short, and I was like, oh my god, I felt so bad.
Yeah. So yeah, I would do that too. But so these fucking bitches, they would sit there. They wouldn't go back and clean anything. So by the time I would come on to shift,
I would sit there sludgy and gross,
sludgy as fuck in the fucking coolers, and I would just like open the door and just get punched in the dick with the most funky skunk ass booze stench you can imagine.
Oh my god.
And it would be like, and of course, like our fucking mop, we had a tiny dollar store mop that we would use for the entire store because my fucking manager was so goddamn cheap. So I'm sitting here like picking fucking glass out of my hands at the end of shift and stuff like that. Boss come in, oh, why didn't you stock the Gatorade thing in the right order? And I would just have that moment of slow turn just to
like
glare at him.
Motherfucker.
So, why didn't you get the fucking pump trash taken out and all that? It's like, oh, let me check, boss man. Yeah, it is Wednesday. That is not a Thursday or a Tuesday. The rest of the week is the girl's job, so that I don't have to go out in the middle of the fucking night to go and take out all that trash, so I can make sure that everything in here is all nice and neat and purty for you when you fucking jazz walk in fucking 3 hours late the next day to fucking relieve me from my shift.
Dude, when we were barbacks at Whitey's Fish Camp, man, there's a trailer park next door, and when the barbacks, whenever we took the trash out the dumpster, because it's a restaurant, you take that dumpster shit out, the dumpster were all far from the place, and we went out there in fucking teams.
Huh.
Oh yeah, no, them people, like, I mean, the glass was bad too, but those drunks at the trailer park would drink at Whitey's, at the bar, and they'd be good there, but then they'd take their drinks home with them, and on the way out, the dumpster was right there, and they'd try to, like, hoop it,
yeah,
with a fucking, paper ball, or paper ball, what it is, they'd always fucking miss, because they're
fucking retards, yeah.
Mind. And so there's just fucking glass everywhere, and not just that, though, some people at the, trailer park are questionable.
Yeah.
And we carried knives for a reason.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Meth heads are a hell of a challenge to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my mother was one, so I understand that struggle.
Yeah, my old man's a fucking junkie, so
boy.
I feel you.
Oh boy, was it bad? I mean, I'm just glad she wasn't the kind of meth head who like beat the shit out of us. Or try to hook us. That's the only thing I think my mom about. Yeah, well, I mean, I've heard of cases where meth head parents beat the living shit out of the kids get strung out on something.
Yeah.
And the only thing that she said that I took to heart ever was whenever she's gone, my dad's gone, everyone else is gone, it's me and my sister. So I took that shit to heart. So fucking second grade, and I'm buddy at the lunch lady so I can get an extra PB&J at lunch because I knew for a goddamn fact I ain't having dinner that night.
I've been there, homie. I've been there.
Yeah, or I'd be pretty much fucking begging at the school, and like kids are giving me their fucking spare change.
Yeah.
During lunch, and I would walk the 5 miles because we lived at High Falls River. over in Georgia, and there's a bait shop that sells like it's a variety place for whatever the fuck it is there. And I remember it was 50 cent for Nukem and Pukem burritos.
Yeah.
And I would walk the 5 miles and buy a handful of burritos and walk the 5 miles back.
Yep.
Fucking at night, I had to sneak out so my meth head mom, who's losing her fucking shit at that moment, wouldn't catch us and beat the living shit out of us.
Yep.
So I can go out and get some burritos for my sister and I, and give her most of the burritos. Oh boy, that shit was fucked. And then it's also even more fucked is that people forget shit over time. And like my sister, who's like really hard up on stuff, like I don't know, she's fucked up emotionally. She's not on drugs or anything like that, but she loves to hang around people who will sweet talk her and then like fuck her the moment they can.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like for instance, like someone's like, "Hey, I'll live with, I'll help you pay rent." Absolutely. And then their rent never shows up, so my sister gets evicted.
Yep.
And like she's struggling, but then like she completely forgot about this shit that I had to struggle through to help her out through pretty much everything. I've always had her back, but she always threw me under the bus. Like right now, she's doing everything she can to like shit on me. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, family.
I'm unhappy about it right now. I'm venting.
Oh no. I feel you, man. I feel you. No, it's like it's like a good friend once told me, and this is probably quoting a movie too, but you know, family's the motherfuckers you're born with, stuck with. Friends are at least the people you get to choose to keep around you.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. But you know how it is with blood. You do everything you can to help them out. But,
yeah, it's a fucking complicated mess at the best of times. But such as it goes. In any case, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark and shit. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on.
Forgot we're on stream.
Yeah, we've been
sorry
on.
About that, people on stream. We ended on a little heavy note.
It's all good, man. It's all catharsis here. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the. I'm gonna pass it around the table here. See if anybody wants to shill something or whatever, put something out there. Go right ahead. So starting off, Des.
Fuck, I'm first. Put me in the fucking spot. There is a YouTuber. I don't know why I particularly love this guy so much. His name is Sunburned Albino. Yeah. And this man, the only way I could put it is he hates the world, doesn't care if you give him money, but enjoys the fact that you give him money. And he's an up and coming he wants to be a comedian, and he is edgy as you can go, and his favorite joke of all time is a Red Wing joke, like Red Wings fucking eating a woman out on her period.
Oh god.
He knows this joke is awful and this joke is awful, but he's like, I thought about this shit, I think this is clever, I'm gonna say it all the time, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I love his shit, and I've watched all 100 of his little stream of consciousness videos, and he just shits on the world in those little videos.
Not bad. I'll have to give him a shot after that. All right, Squigs, what you got?
I'm just gonna show what I always do.
Porn?
No, I'm just gonna show what I've been doing today. I'm gonna show Easy Peasy on YouTube. He makes some good videos. They're long, but he makes good videos. Watch him.
They're actually very well documented too. Like he fills the shit with facts.
He's actually a what's it? And I found this out from Squigs today. He's actually a mod for Encyclopedia Dramatica. So he's got all them facts already backed up and shit. And you know those fucking autists on that shit are pretty intense.
It's not the most. I was gonna say not the most sourced website, but the most accurate website.
Yeah. All right, going back around, Nico, you got anything?
Yep, I do. It's Spaz Boys Comedy.
Spaz Boys Comedy?
Yeah, they're run by basically a father and son team that do videos that are reactions and a mixture of edgy videos based around his commentary of what he thinks of it after he ended up retiring from pro wrestling. Before he got into the big leagues, basically. He got the ECW and WWE, then he had a concussion that was career-ending.
Shit.
Oh, man.
He barely remembers some of the stuff, but he's pretty cool. He does his best.
I'll give
he
it.
watches anime right now.
Yeah. Go ahead and by the way, for all you doing the shilling and stuff, go ahead and drop a link for it right there in voice text 1, so I can go ahead and add it to the what do you call it? To the video description when I post this up on YouTube. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Snack.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing really.
Why don't you show your own channel?
Well, yeah, you could do Snack Beats.
Yeah.
You can always look that up.
Their content's okay.
Yeah, that guy's like their content's good, but that guy's kind of an asshole. Fuck that guy.
All right. And
I subbed to him on Patreon, but I'm giving $50 to Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, and what's it? I'm trying to remember if Cynic talked any on stream tonight.
Not really.
Not really? All right, man. And Hannah, you talked for a few minutes.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to shill?
My child is CD_slut.
Hold on. Say that again. Speak up.
My child is CD_slut.
Okay. CD slut.
You are so soft-spoken that with all the aggressive gay porn that you put up, you are a completely different person than I was expecting. like this is like what, uncanny valley right here.
Hannah's a bit surprising sometimes. I'll give that to her. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that's gonna conclude our broadcast day here at the Kingdoms of Discordia. I do hope that you all had an absolute wonderful time. Check back later on this week. We're gonna be doing another couple of game streams, maybe an art stream or two. Beyond that, let's see here. Of course, we're gonna have our Sunday show after the YouTube Saints. Be sure to go and check them out on YouTube. Well, pretty much that's the end of our show. Thank you all so much for watching. Be well, have fun, and don't do nothing the good Lord wouldn't do.